So yes, good evening. So welcome back to Clara's kitchen. It's really been long. So this evening we're going to make chicken and rice. Let me get the chicken. It's a bit slight. So usually when I buy chicken, I have to wash it. So there we go. So that's chicken breast. Just a moment, I get tissue. So what I usually do is dry them a little bit. Get my plates. And there we go. Now, these are the things that's gonna be mixed in the chicken. Oregano, we have Reiko, we have all rounds curry, we have Ugandan curry powder. What is it called? Let me remember the name again. It's called curry powder Simba Billy. And then we have pepper. Let me bring it closer to the camera. We have pepper, we have curry powder simbimbili, all round curry. We have reiko, we have powdered onions, then we have paprika down. That's paprika, and then we have salt, and then oregano. So I'm gonna mix them. As you can watch, it's just a mixture of all. While I mix it, I'm gonna set up the oven at 200. Is it degrees or something like that? Not pretty sure about it, but I'm just gonna set up the oven also at once. So after this mixture here, I got like 2 spoons of paprika, 2 spoons of reiko, 2 spoons of a simbambili curry, 1.5 spoons of all round curries, and then half spoon pepper and half spoon salt. So I'm gonna need a juice, lemon. I usually let my lemon dry like this because I like the juice when it's like soft. So I've already squeezed it on the floor, or I don't know what to say. Let's get a smaller knife, sharper one. So I'd already squeezed the juice round. And then we have olive oil here. So the juice is here. And then we have garlic. So with the garlic, I'm just gonna use this. Usually I push it back instead of throwing it. Feel like it has to be used again. That's gonna be damn a lot of garlic. But yeah, garlic is needed to give it more taste. And I probably check it frozen. Good question, but there is one in Tilbury in Neto. We could walk after dinner. So the garlic is already smashed. Just have to pick this here and try to smash it again because I feel they're a little bit big. So here we go. Start to rinse my hands. So we are gonna put it in here. Just a moment. Set up the oven. So what we are gonna do is this in here, the garlic, and then the chicken first, you know. So somebody told me, why don't I usually use gloves? I feel like I don't trust gloves than my hands. As long as I've washed my hands, I trust my hands better. Fanny, yes. Moses, yes. Let me join you in cooking. Fanny, you're welcome. So like all the chicken is inside. You can see. So what I'm gonna do is I need to make, like on the chicken, some small holes with my hands just so the garlic can penetrate inside. There. So we are gonna pour the lemon juice in it. Then we are gonna come the cooking oil. So this is how it looks like. Just a moment. So that's how it looks like. That's so far lemon and garlic, and then cooking oil. So now I'm going to come inside all the mixture. Here we go. Oh gosh. Oh my god, this is crazy. So you can see how it's looking like. Lemon juice actually is not much because I put a lot of cooking oil, so the lemon juice has to suck all the oil. That's the reason. Sorry, my camera a little bit has moved. There we go. So what's next is (10-15 minutes) before I put it into. My hands are gonna smell garlic for the next 1 week. So what we are gonna do, welcome. Lemon juice actually isn't much. So you can see how it waits there. I'm gonna put rice. So I usually wash my rice, of course. Some people don't wash rice, but I usually wash it. So just a moment. You can just call and join the video. Oops. So the rice, I'm just gonna wash it while you watch. Usually, some people, when they wash rice, they use the water for washing their hair. That's something I've had. And then I don't. I just feel like, no, thank you. Normal water will always do for me. And yeah, my hair doesn't break. My hair is never affected. So yeah. So let me just pour the water away. So this is how my rice looks like, clean. Just gonna put it here and it starts cooking. So usually people say, how do you make your rice? What I'm gonna do with my rice is get some little salt, a pinch of salt, and then cooking oil. But since I want my rice to be tasty, I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna fry some onions into a pan, so like it gives some taste. So just a moment, I get the pan. So which type of onions? Most people have different types of onions. Some people use red onions, some people brown onions, some people, I don't know which type of onions. But personally, I only use I mix the brown onions, the red onions, and the white ones. So as you can see, so let us go with the onions. Just let me slice them. There we go. So the oven has heated up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the chicken into the oven. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this, but before I put it, I'm just gonna smear some oil on it. So I don't have time to smear. I have the spray, so this works for me. There we go, and it's ready. Of course, this is not gonna be wasted. It's gonna come in here on top of the chicken. So what's gonna happen? I don't want my chicken to come out dry, so I'm gonna spray it again. There we go. And it's ready to go into the oven. For the next 40 minutes. So let us continue with this here. Yeah, need to first turn my camera nicely. There we go. So let me slice the onions. So what's gonna be done is we are gonna pour the onions in. I'm hoping, yeah, the oil is ready. So until the onions turn golden brown. Bianca, I bought you passion fruits to eat, but you haven't eaten them. Who else eats passion fruits? Eddie ba alone to Reese? Kind of okay. Reese the killing. Also, killing my own. What? You wanna come and cook? So until the onions turn brown, then I'll pour it into the rice. Then like it will give that brownish. So what's next is I'm gonna make like we have this here in Danish. It's called blomkål, which I know most of you know. Camber flour. Here we go. So this is gonna be like our salads and broccoli of course. So I make it differently, but that I make it like when food is almost ready. So as the onions is getting ready, let us come this way and start slicing this here. As the onions get ready, and then this, just a half of it. Gets ready. So usually this I slice them in the middle because they tend to like take a little bit longer than broccoli. But I like it when it's crunchy. So with this here, I don't usually throw them out. With this, I just get them. Most people throw them out. I think it's the best part. It reminds me of sukuma. I just remove the leaves. Can see from the hard parts. and then just put them together. And round them and slice them. So what's more is needed? We need onions, fresh onions. Like I said, I usually use 2 onions. I use a lot of onions because I feel like onions give the taste to the foods, you know. So I never use like small onion or half a onion. It's usually 3/4 pieces. If you want the food to taste really good. And then Bianca, my daughter, isn't choosy, so she eats every onions. But there are many kids who like pick onions out. So the onions that go to the salads, is just slice them big pieces, you know. Just like that, the long ones, you know. No need to be specific. So that's how the onions look like, and that's all. What else is needed? Nothing, this only. And cooking oil. So let's get back to my rice. So you can see how my onions are. So what I'm gonna do is pour it into the rice. As you can watch from there a little bit. So where is the small spoon I used before? So this is going to go into the rice. It's just golden. So what I do with the rice is just mix it into the rice. That's it. So as the rice cooks, let's get back to the greens. There we go. Andy, it's no, I've gotten it. It's here. You have fun then. So there we go. So what's gonna be needed? Cooking oil into the pan. So what's gonna happen once you pour the oil is, this is now the simple way you make greens. So we're gonna come salads on. So the first thing was you put the cooking oil is onions, you know. So I'm just waiting for the cooking oil to heat up. So garlic first. Sorry, my camera, I don't know where it's facing. So it's garlic first. Then onions. So these ones, the onions are not supposed to be brown. They're just supposed to like to heat up just like that's eatable, so that they don't taste strong. And yeah, the garlic is the one I burnt a little bit to golden because I usually don't like the taste of the garlic. So next weekend we are in Barcelona. Abel, Seiko, and Kisa. Steven will be running for Uganda. Abel is a pacer, and Kisa will be running the race, competing. So I can't wait. Barcelona is in Spain. So the onions are ready. So what I'm gonna pour in is the cauliflower first. They take longer time than broccoli. So I don't usually, when I'm making my salad, I don't put salt. I have this here, soya. So since soya has a lot of salt, then it doesn't give any meaning adding that salt. So what's gonna come in is the soya, because I don't want it to burn down. So what I add is my sliced, I don't know if it's sukuma or the leaves. There we go. And then it's already steamed, it's getting ready. I love them when it's crunchy. So I'm just gonna take the broccoli and add it. And once broccoli is added, so the only thing I have to make sure like broccoli gets the soya sauce, and then after that put it up and just let it steam with that heat. So the main important thing is the broccoli. Let me hold the camera towards it so you can really see it. Now that broccoli, I want the broccoli to get the soya sauce. So it's done. So with this is already ready. So I'm just gonna put it up there and then just wait for it to steam slowly. Since I don't want it to be like very ready, I'm just gonna push it, cover it and push it on the side. Then the heat that's on it is gonna steam with it. So how far with our rice? Yes, let us get to the rice and see how far it is. So with the rice, you can see. So that's how the rice is looking. So it's also just steaming. Now it's done with cooking. How do I know when you turn this on? It will go off soon. So it means it's done ready. So now the only update is how far with the oven. You can see the chicken inside. It's being baked and oh yeah, it's looking golden and that's the result I needed. So within 15 minutes, it will be ready. So like allow me go off. Allow me go off, then I'll just share with you people the pictures. Right? Thank you for following Clara's page, both Facebook and YouTube. And yeah, I'll send the pictures on my wall. I'll put it in the page and you'll be the judge. Catch you up. Share, please.